While the headline on Canadian jobs numbers may sound good, most of those jobs are part-time and low-paying. The government has been trying to convince Canadians to get training in better jobs, such as the trades. But for women especially, that can be a hard sell. Shirley Engel reports.
This side. That is correct.
For Michaela Dawn Livingstone, construction always seemed like a man's world.
I can't use a hammer to save my life.
Turns out she just needed some training. She signed up for cabinet making at Algonquin College, one of just 4 women in this class hoping to break into a male-dominated field.
It hasn't been to like the last 10 years that girls have made any leeway in this type of industry, and it's kind of cool to see that, you know, guys underestimate you, and it's like, haha, this is what I can do.
Governments and industry are warning about the growing mismatch between Canadians looking for work and companies unable to fill their vacancies, especially in skilled trades. Since women represent 50% of the population, training more of them for these jobs is one possible solution.
In manufacturing, oil and gas, forestry, it's still the boys' club.
The biggest hurdle, overcoming that perception. But it's not that simple. Between 2001 and 2010, the share of women in apprenticeship programs has only gone up slightly, from 8.6% to 9.5%, according to the Canadian Apprenticeship Forum.
They don't see other women doing that work, and if you can't visualize yourself being successful, it's a much more difficult pathway.
What do you need?
That's where women like Kayla O'Brien come in.
I have friends who think the same thing. Oh, my husband will hang the picture. Well, it's just a nail and a hammer, sweetie. You can do that. Anybody can do that.
Okay, yep.
After dropping out of university, her dad convinced her to try sheet metal. She hasn't looked back.
If you're willing to challenge yourself and see what you're made of, the trades are excellent.
Part of our responsibility at the Government of Canada, what I'm focused on, is creating jobs. But part of that creating jobs is making young women aware of those jobs that are available to them.
But are these employers ready to entrust women with the same challenges they do men?
It's changing a long-held bad image that the industry has had, that it's not a place for women. We're gradually overcoming that.
And with fewer full-time job prospects for university graduates these days, women like Michaela might have a better chance of carving out a long-term career. Shirley Engel, Global News, Ottawa.